Today I'm here with Marlon Ferguson, our Grand Island City Administrator, and I'm just going to ask him some questions for our Learn to Love Your Gov with the CYC kids. So the first question is, what exactly does the City Administrator do?
Yeah, really the City Administrator handles all the day-to-day activities of the city. The separation between the Mayor and the City Council, they really sets the policy, and whereas the City Administrator and the Department Directors carries out those policies. So really it's my job to make sure that those policies are followed and the day-to-day activities continues.
How does a person become a City Administrator?
That's a good question. I think now in today's world there's a number of different college programs that you can go into. Many of the city administrators have a Master's of Public Education or Public Administration. A lot of them have financial backgrounds or business administration backgrounds, and then oftentimes you might start with an assistant somewhere just to move up through the ranks. So really it's a combination of all those things. I actually came as with the Natural Resources District, which is another local government. I worked for them for almost 20 years, and then I became a city manager and then a city administrator. So that's kind of the route I've taken.
How much time do you spend with the City Council compared to the 13 city departments?
It's probably about 35 to 40% with the City Council. Maybe less than that, depending on the weeks. And we have city council meetings every other or second and fourth Tuesdays, and then we have study sessions the first and third Tuesdays. So usually when we have council meetings, I spend more time with the council during that week. A lot of the questions come out on Monday. Our packets are on Friday. So between getting the packets ready and talking to the council, those 2 weeks are pretty heavily on the council side. Other than that, it's mostly with the department directors.
And then how are you able to manage your time with 13 different departments?
And at 13 different departments, and then each of the council members, we're kind of unique in the fact that Grand Island, we have 10 council members plus the mayor, which is larger than I think any other community in the state. So that takes a little more time, just getting all the information out to all the city council members. But with the 13 department directors, really we meet every Wednesday morning. We have go over the agenda for the previous night and what's coming up in the next week, and coordinate our schedules, make sure that I'm aware of what they're doing, and kind of coordinate things among all the department directors. If projects are coming up, say the street closed, why is it closed, where's it going to be closed at, all those things, so people are aware of that. So that's one thing we do, is just kind of coordinate everything together. And then I meet individually with the department directors as needed, depending on the time of the year and what's happening. There's a certain time of the year, early season in the parks is really getting going for the island oasis and all the things they have during the summer. Then in the wintertime they're not so busy, so I don't spend as much time with them. So it's just a matter of priorities, and then being available on call, if you will, if an issue comes up.
All right, then why is it important for you to attend city council meetings if you don't get a vote?
Well, I think it's very important because the city administrator and the department directors are the expertise, if you will, on the day-to-day activities, what impact the policy that may be discussed, what impact it has on the citizens, and how it impacts the administration and the citizens from the standpoint of, is it legal? Can it be carried out? How can we carry it out? And those types of things. So, and it's very important for me to hear the discussion among all the city council members as well, and get input from them on what their decisions are and how they came to that conclusion.
And then one last question: if you could be a part of any other city department, which would it be and why?
Well, that's a good question. I think I have my background in Natural Resources District kind of leads me more toward the parks part of it, environmental and natural resources and those types of things. So that would probably be the one of them I look at, although it's probably the most difficult in terms of employees, because you have so many part-time folks in all those departments. But I think you're really impacting a positive quality of life issue and things for the community and citizens versus some of the other ideas, some of the other departments where it's more regulatory. So I prefer not to have that regulatory part of it.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.